Moving into a new home can be exciting, but also a little overwhelming. From finding the best local businesses to learning about schools and parks and community life, new homeowners have a lot on their plate to discover. Well, welcome to the neighborhood makes the transition a little warmer by greeting new homeowners with hand delivered folders filled with local resources and special offers from all the nearby businesses. William Youngblood is partner at Welcome to the Neighborhood. Robin Selmary joins him. Good morning to both of you, William and Robin. Good to have you here.
Go ahead, you go first.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, tell us what inspired the idea of Welcome to the Neighborhood.
So I've been in real estate for 20 plus years, and every time a new homeowner, buys a home, moves in, there's always questions. Who's like you said, where's the best park? Where do we go? How we're meeting people, businesses. We need to get something painted, something done. So it's just fielding all those questions from new homeowners. There's just a real need for everybody that moves in.
Yeah, and I mean, even things like what's the local hospital, things like that. Where I am right now, I only moved in here a year ago and needed a hospital for something about 6 months ago. I didn't even know what the closest one was. I was going to drive to a more distant one. But yeah, just the idea that you have everything in a little pack there is brilliant. What inspired the idea there, and what do you pack inside those folders? So if I get a Welcome to the Neighborhood folder, what do I find inside?
Sure. Go ahead, show the phone.
So this is the actual folder that I personally hand deliver. My territory is Chatham and Madison. And what I love about this program is what you're just saying, Ken, is that there's all local business information in here, but there is also community information in here. So, in other words, it's a true community resource packet for the new homeowner. Um, and what goes with this is a website, welcometourneighborhood.com, that the new homeowner can go on to. And one side of the website lists all the community information, whereas the other side lists all the business information. So again, I feel like it's a true community resource packet. We also promote, and I have a lot of different nonprofit information in there as well. Here you can see there's the Rotary, there's a foundation that raises money for underprivileged children. So again, there's a lot of varied information in the packet, and I think it's something that is, very well liked by the new homeowners.
Because if you come into a new neighborhood, you want to become part of the neighborhood, right? It's not just a place to put your head down at night. You want to become part of the community. You want to learn. Otherwise, it's horrible living in an area where you don't know anybody. You want to meet your neighbors, and what better way to meet your neighbors than join a civic organization? You meet everybody in the area, and now all of a sudden you're part of the community. So, talk about how the businesses in the area have been receptive to Welcome to the Neighborhood. It sounds like a brilliant means of connecting local businesses and new businesses that want to greet everyone as well in the area.
So yeah, it's businesses are very excited to see. It's really a different platform. Yes, social media and all the other advertising options that a business has, but we're actually making a personal connection with that new homeowner. The business can put whatever they want really in the folder. So a restaurant can put a takeout menu in, or a rack card, a leave behind, promotional type items. So businesses are excited that, it is hand delivered. There's a personal welcome that goes with it. So it's not just, something that they get in the mail or see online. There's a real personal touch, and that's what the businesses really appreciate, I think.
It's definitely, I'm sure, welcome. This reminds me of the 2025 answer to what the 1995 yellow pages were. Remember when you moved into a house, right? You got the big,
Mhm.
thick county book, and then you got the local yellow pages. And nobody
Yes.
has, or very few people today have home phones anyway, so there's like no need for that. This puts it right down to the brass tacks. What do I need to know in my community right here? And it's all in one little packet. That's really so smart. It's one of those why didn't I think of it ideas. So when it comes to the civic organizations too, they must have been very very happy that you included them and it wasn't just strictly a business thing.
No,
Yeah,
go ahead.
absolutely. And that's the piece that I love because again, it's getting all of those nonprofits and the civic organizations right out there to the new homeowners. And I have to say too, as a rep that's been doing this for a very long time, the reaction that I receive from the new homeowner when I ring the doorbell, and at first they're a little hesitant who's at the door, and then when I say who I am and what I'm giving them, they're usually elated and so impressed that their community has something like this, so it really is a very positive interaction.
Yeah. Do you even like do churches, temples, religious organizations in there too, or is that
Yep,
something
yes,
separate?
absolutely,
Perfect.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, when you
any,
move
like I
into a
said, any
neighborhood, you want
community
you
organization.
right. You move into a neighborhood, you want to know, you have your checklist of I want to know my supermarket, my deli, I want to know the best pizzeria in the area, I want to know the best Chinese food, I want to know, the civic organizations, the church, etc. And that's when then it becomes a home when you have your routine, right? You have everything around you. And the fact that Welcome to the Neighborhood does all that, puts it all in a packet is brilliant. What kind of effort goes behind putting all that together? That must be a lot of work on your end.
Well, I usually designate a certain time, like once or twice a week. I believe in, I have a cabinet that has all my brochures in it. And yes, I just sit there for a while and assemble, say 20 folders at a time, that are ready to go out when I'm going to go out and deliver. I try to usually go out on Saturdays for the most part because I want to really get the person at home if possible. Um, so yeah, it's a little bit of work, but I just feel it's very worth it.
Well, it sure looks like you put in the effort. It's just a good thing to have. It's a wonderful community resource. I can't thank you enough, William Youngblood. And I'm sorry, you know what? I didn't have your name down before, so now I got to look up. Robin Selmeri, forgive me for looking away.
That's
It's
okay.
good to have you both on. I would love to see you in my neighborhood. I wish you were in my neighborhood when I moved in. But it's a great thing. Welcome to the neighborhood. When they come knocking at your door, take that brochure and take advantage of all the great neighborhood things that they're showing you. So we thank William Youngblood and Robin Selmeri. Welcome to the neighborhood. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ken.